at 6. Two Columbus police sergeants accused of abusing the system at taxpayer expense. Tonight, anger over the punishment they didn't receive. Good evening, I'm Jerry Revish. An internal police investigation found the city paid two sergeants thousands of dollars for time they didn't work. And that investigation exposed a tracking system that's being called archaic and dysfunctional. 10 TV's Glenn McIntyre has tonight's top story.
Jerry, it goes without saying, police are paid to uphold and enforce the law. Among them, sergeants are paid to supervise and lead other officers. Yet these two sergeants are accused of taking an amount of money that would be a felony if prosecuted. Columbus Police Substation 13 on Woodrow is where Sergeant Doug Jones worked. The 9-precinct substation on Winchester Pike is where Sergeant Bronson Constable reported for duty. Except when they didn't. Either way, according to a CPD investigation, they got paid. Over a 2-year period, the investigation found Constable got paid for 19 days or 152 hours that he didn't work. Jones, investigators say, was paid for 23 days he didn't work. For Constable, that translated into $6,482. For Jones, $7,847. Under Ohio law, any theft over $1,000 is a felony. Over $7,500 is grand theft. But neither sergeant was prosecuted. CPD investigators categorized the offense as theft in office. A deputy chief looking at the completed investigation said evidence suggests an intentional act, thus tantamount to theft. Columbus Police even sent its investigation to Franklin County Prosecutor Ron O'Brien for consideration of charges. But O'Brien's office declined to take the case, saying we could not prove a case against either of them beyond a reasonable doubt. The prosecutor blamed systematic issues with CPD's tracking of time off that hinder the case. He also cited issues with the reliability of the division's daily rosters. The allegations against the sergeants and the problems with the case against them surround these leave slips and whether or not they were submitted. Constable and Jones maintain they never intentionally took time off without documenting it with one of these slips. Yet for the days in question, the division has no record of the slips being submitted. Investigators found the sergeants' explanations to be baffling, suspicious, and implausible. But because of a paper system a police union attorney called broken, archaic, and dysfunctional, Columbus Police had no way to verify whether a member is on duty or off duty on a particular day. Bronson told Police Chief Kim Jacobs, "I'm not capable of doing what I'm accused of. It's simply not me." Jones said, "I've never given anyone a reason to doubt my honesty and my integrity." Though prosecutors couldn't make a criminal case against the two, Internal Affairs found them guilty of being absent without leave and failing to submit leave slips. When it came time to decide their punishment, Jacobs didn't fire or demote them. She issued unpaid suspensions of 6 weeks each. Now, in addition to their suspensions, both sergeants will have to pay back that time. Chief Jacobs does not get the final word on discipline. This case now goes to the city's safety director. He can let her discipline stand, toss it out, or add to it. That hearing has not yet been scheduled. Now, since these allegations came to light, the Division of Police has implemented a new $250,000 electronic payroll system. A deputy chief says it had been in the works prior to this case, but expense was an obstacle. He says he has confidence that the questions raised in this case will not be an issue going forward.
In the past, people submitted slips and papers could get lost through the transmission, so the new system takes away that vulnerability. Officers go in, or any personnel, they submit an electronic leave request. It's routed to their supervisor, and their supervisor can approve or deny that request. But everything in the system is logged. There's total accountability.
No one from Columbus Police would speak on the record about this case because it is still open. The police union representing Constable and Jones said they too would have no comment. Jerry, of course, we will keep following this case.
I know you will. Thanks a lot, Glenn.